News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage after Hurricane Irma. People in St. Johns County tonight describing damage there as just as bad or worse than Hurricane Matthew.
The bridges, by the way, there in St. Johns County are not going to open any sooner than noon tomorrow, so you're going to have to wait until afternoon before you get over the Intercoastal Waterway in St. Johns County. Let's get up to Janice Harris for an update on some restaurant reopenings. Janice?
Joy and Kent, yes, throughout the day we've talked about everything from flooding to telephone lines down, power lines being down, trees being down, people recovering, some deciding to stay in the middle of flooding, and the resilience of everyone. And then there's that natural thing that we want as we try to survive and recover after a hurricane. Sometimes you just want to get out of your house, whether there's power on or not, and you want to find some food. And so this is on a lighter note tonight. We were surprised to see it as there are still so many gas stations and businesses that are closed. There are at least 2 that are open, a Latin restaurant and a smoothie shop. And you can see right behind me that there are plenty of people at this local restaurant. Where are we? You're wondering. Some of the viewers might even be wondering. We're right off the street of Bartram and Racetrack here in St. Johns County. And they had a line out of the door earlier today. And then if you go to the left, just down this sidewalk, you can see that there is a tropical smoothie that's open. And right now there's someone walking out right now. They had a line outside of the door as well within the last hour. This is the first time that we've actually looked and they didn't have a line. So we talked to some folks and they said, yes, we have been walking, driving around, looking anywhere we can to find some food. That's all they wanted. Take a listen.
Well, we stocked up on a lot of like soups and stuff, but we've been eating that for the last couple of days. So we're like, a hot meal would be nice. So that's when we struck out.
So how long did it take for you all to find something?
About 30, 45 minutes. Something like that, just driving around. I mean, we drove all the way from Bay Meadows and Southside out here to Fruit Cove to try to find something. So
he said 30 to 45 minutes again, and you hear the resilience and the joy of some folks in the simplest of things of finding food. But coming up tonight, we are going to talk more also about the resilience of people still dealing with flooding off of the St. Johns River and throughout St. Johns County. Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station. Back to you.
Thank you, Janice. All right, rescue teams have spent the afternoon, pulling people into the floodwaters in Riverside, but just like we saw with Janice, there might be an upside to what's happening now.
Yes, some more restaurants we're finding that are opening. Brian Jackson is in the Riverside area. Brian?
Yes, people are hungry and tired of being in the house, which they've been in for hours upon hours. We were kind of driving down in Riverside trying to find anything that was open. We saw a steakhouse that was open earlier, as well as a Chinese food restaurant. But then we found our way to Chowan Gyro. Now, they opened up this morning at about 10 o'clock or so. They only planned to sell coffee for a couple of hours because of course, the Starbucks and many other the businesses in this Riverside area were closed. But many hours later, they're still open. Actually, they were supposed to close tonight at 9 o'clock. But as we take a look in here, you can see there's still plenty of folks in here getting a nice warm meal for the first time. This was just, just the look on everybody's face when they were able to finally find something that was open. People were just walking up, hey, are they open? Are they open? And people were just really, really excited to finally get a hot meal. They actually fed me myself. I was pretty hungry myself, so I'm really thankful for these guys for that. They've been selling so much food all day that they're literally running out of food. Again, they were supposed to close at about 9 o'clock today. They're still serving anybody who comes up to this area looking for food. Literally, they are running out of food because so many folks are just trying to get a hot meal in the midst of this storm and everything. But for now, reporting live in Riverside, Brian Jackson, Channel 4, the local station.